Long ago, in a sprawling kingdom bordered by dense forests, glimmering rivers, and distant misty mountains, there ruled a king named King Aldric, strong, wise, and respected. Yet beneath his crown and golden robes, he carried a restless doubt. Did his people truly live in happiness? Or were their lives quietly shadowed with suffering? One quiet evening, as the sun dipped behind the western hills, painting the sky gold and crimson, he summoned his most trusted advisor, Minister Rowan, a man both clever and cautious, and asked with a serious tone, "Tell me, Rowan, do our people rejoice, or do they silently bear grief?" The minister, aware of the weight of truth, hesitated, his eyes darting toward the flickering torches. "Majesty, should I speak freely without fear of consequences?" The king's voice was firm, echoing in the quiet hall. "Speak without fear, only the truth matters." Rowan took a deep breath and recalled the ancient tradition, telling the king that long ago, wise kings would hunt in the day, but by night would wander among their people in disguise to observe their joys and sorrows firsthand. Understanding that the heart of a kingdom lay not in gold or guards, but in the unseen lives of its citizens. Inspired and resolute, King Aldric decided he too would walk the hidden paths, first with the pretense of hunting by day, and then as a disguised traveller by night. As the king rode through the vibrant forest the following day, the sunlight shimmering through leaves, the air filled with the earthy scent of moss and wildflowers, he hunted deer and tiger alike, while the royal elephants trumpeted in the distance and the soldiers tramped along with his pace, their armour clinking softly. When night fell, he shed his royal identity, slipping silently into the shadows, moving unseen among his people, and it was during one such night that he heard laughter and soft voices in a small, candle-lit house near the riverbank. 3 sisters were speaking, their faces glowing in the flickering light. The eldest spoke with playful confidence. "If I married the palace gatekeeper, I could finally enjoy my simple pleasures, like fried beans and a warm hearth." Her middle sister chimed in with a mischievous smile. "And if I married the royal cook, I'd taste the king's finest dishes before anyone else. Imagine the delight!" Both laughed, their voices tinkling like wind chimes. Then the youngest, quiet and thoughtful, hesitated, her voice barely above a whisper. If I married the king, I would be queen." The elder sisters gasped and laughed mockingly, unable to fathom such audacity, yet outside, hidden behind the wooden fence, King Aldric heard every word, his heart stirred with curiosity and a quiet sense of destiny. The next morning, royal guards arrived at the sisters' home in a flurry of trumpets, banners, and galloping horses. The eldest sister was married to the palace gatekeeper, the second to the royal cook, and the youngest, Ilara, was crowned queen, radiant in her new golden attire, yet humble and gentle as she stepped into the palace halls. Though the king celebrated the union, jealousy festered in the hearts of her elder sisters, their envy dark as the shadows under the forest canopy. Years passed, and Ilara bore 3 children, the first a glowing son named Arin, the second a brilliant boy named Bren, and finally a delicate daughter, Lyra, radiant as the morning sun. But the sisters, consumed by spite, secretly cast each child into the river, claiming to the king that monstrous creatures had been born. The king, bewildered and heartbroken, could not comprehend the horror, and Ilara, accused falsely, was forced into exile, her heart heavy with grief. Yet the river carried the children to safety. A humble priest named Father Elias, bathing at the riverbank, discovered the clay pots drifting downstream. He heard faint cries, and upon opening them, found 3 divine children, unharmed and glowing with an otherworldly light. With great care, he brought them to his home, raising them as his own, instilling wisdom, courage, and compassion in their hearts. Arryn, Bren, and Lyra grew strong, skilled in the arts of the forest, clever in their minds and generous in their hearts, their laughter echoing like bells among the trees. Seasons changed, storms passed, yet the siblings thrived under Father Elias's guidance, unaware that one day destiny would call them to restore truth, justice, and their rightful place in the kingdom. One day, as the siblings laboured to build a magnificent palace of white stone and glistening towers, a weary traveller appeared on their doorstep. It was King Aldric, lost and parched after another hunt. Arryn and Bren fetched water, Lyra offered bread, yet none realised the stranger's true identity. Inspired by visions of a legendary land beyond the Illusion Mountains, where golden trees bore fruit, rivers shimmered with pearls, and a golden bird sang the truth of all things, the siblings dedicated themselves to a grand quest. Arryn, brave and curious, ventured first into the Perilous Mountains, only to fall victim to an ancient curse, turning him to stone. Bren followed, determined, and suffered the same fate. Lyra, steadfast, fearless, and resolute, faced storms, demons, and treacherous illusions, her heart unwavering as lightning cracked across the skies and thunder shook the mountain peaks. At the summit, she met the golden bird, whose melodious song shattered the dark curse, restoring Arryn and Bren to life. With the siblings reunited, they returned to the palace, revealing the truth of the sisters' treachery to the king, who wept bitter tears upon realizing the cruelty and deceit that had blinded him. Ilara was restored, her heart radiant with love and forgiveness, and the jealous sisters, confronted by justice, were banished, their schemes exposed. Together, King Aldric, Queen Ilara, and the three children ruled wisely, their kingdom flourishing with gardens, fountains, and streets alive with music, laughter, and celebration. Lyra, Arryn, and Bren built not only palaces and towers but also bridges of kindness and justice, showing that courage, honesty, and love could conquer even the darkest deceit. The golden bird's song echoed through the mountains and valleys. Truth may be hidden, yet it always rises. Purity of heart, courage of spirit, and love will endure beyond treachery, beyond shadow, beyond time. And so, the kingdom thrived, the people rejoiced, and the family, once torn apart by lies and envy, lived in harmony and joy, leaving a legacy that would be remembered for generations to come, proving that even in the face of betrayal, hope, courage, and love could restore what was lost and create wonders beyond imagination.